So today on Brian's Budget Garage, we are going to show you how to change the oil in a 2006 Ford Crown Victoria. Okay, now we are ready to change the oil. And the first thing I want to do is locate my oil plug on the oil pan container. So I have a stool here and a bucket here to catch the oil. So I am using a 5/8 inch wrench. You can also use a 16 millimeter if you don't have that. So I'm going to loosen the nut, the plug, taking care not to spill any on the ground, so it's going to come out fast. I have a rag handy here, so just to catch the oil. Once it seems loose enough, you can use your hands to get the rest of it. Nice and easy, let it down on the stool, and you just wait until it's all done. Make sure you don't drop the plug in the bucket. Now you can see that the oil is pretty much emptied out, so I'm going to screw the plug back in. And set the pan down on the stool. And wipe it up and tighten it up a little bit, just because you don't want it to leak out anymore. A little bit extra. Okay, so we're done with that part. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is take off the old oil filter. So I've got an oil wrench here, and the direction you want to go to take it off would be pulling this handle to the back, because as you can see, left is going to take it off, right would tighten it, but left. So we're going to use this, and you can see when I'm ratcheting like so, it's going to be moving the round filter this direction. So move the wrench up there. Want to slip it over the filter. So you see, I am here getting the oil filter off. I have made sure to put an empty oil pan on my stool, because when I take it off, it won't be empty. There will be some oil left in the oil filter itself. So you don't want a big mess. You want to catch that. And when it gets loose enough, I'll use my hand, so it tends to fall out otherwise. So you'll see what I'm doing. Now it's loose enough for my hand, so I take the oil filter wrench off. Side. So I've got the oil filter wrench off now. It is dripping, as you see, from where I took it off. I still need to dump this out. You see there's about half a cup left oil there. Now you'll want to dispose of the filter correctly. You want to be sure that you dispose of the oil when you get the buckets full, when you're done. Any AutoZone or O'Reilly or other auto parts stores will always take the used oil, and they recycle it, so please be sure to do that. Okay, we are now ready to put on the new oil filter. So this is the size that I got. You can get this at an auto parts store. You can go even to Walmart. They have oil filters. You'll notice I'm going to take off one of my gloves. You'll notice that the oil filters always come with a black rubber seal on that. You want to make sure that there's oil on that, so when this is put back on, there won't be oil leaking out. So it has to make a good seal. I'm just going to take some of the old oil from that exit point where I took it off. Just about that much. Just a thin lining will be fine. Then I'm going to hand tighten it. So clockwise to put it on. Okay, even though I have hand tightened it now, I still need the oil filter wrench to tighten it 1/4 to 1/2 an inch turn more, just to secure it. Okay, so you can see I've got the oil filter wrench on. I'm going to lift it up this way to tighten it because the filter is going to go this way, right tight. So here we go, 1/4 turn. And it's going to be stiff, but just give it a go. And this handle bends, so you can maneuver it better. Okay, now one thing you want to do, don't do it too tight because you could potentially ruin the oil filter. So 1/4 to 1/2 a turn is all you need. Okay, now it's time to bring the car down and put the oil in it. Okay, now we have the car down off the lift and we're ready to add the oil into the crankcase. So on model 2006s, the oil cap is on this side If you have one of another year, it may be on that side. But this is a 2006, so I'm going to take off the oil cap. And set that aside. I'm going to put a funnel right there in the crankcase. Even though we want to add 5 quarts of oil, I went ahead and stopped it at 4 quarts. And I'm just going to turn the engine on, make sure that the oil filter fills with oil and that there are no leaks under the car. Everything's good to go. We're going to go ahead and check the oil level now, and it has to be between low and full. Here's the dipstick on this 2006 model. Okay, I'm gonna first I wipe it off because just to make a clean run of it. So we checked the levels and they look to be fine. So we're all finished with this project. I'm going to go ahead and let you know that we used 6 quarts of oil. So depending on your vehicle, check the owner's manual. Not sure. 6 quarts for the 2006 Ford Crown Victoria. Thank you very much for watching Ryan's Budget Garage. Hope you tune in next time.